What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for today. Now, in yesterday's video, guys, I took Wimby to go over, and I took Photon, XU, and Palafox to go over as well. This play very easily hits, guys. They go 1-1. I meant to show how this game went, but it went 1-1, so they win one game, lose the other game. And the one win they had like 15 plus kills, right? So that's how League works. Now, in the NBA play, which was Wimby to go over, Wimby has an amazing game. He had 35 points, and he somehow just hits his line by 0.5. And I honestly, in today's video, I want to talk about these NBA plays because I just simply, I don't know how to move on. I don't know how to progress on this. I mean, if this was another hook that we had with how well Wimby played in this game, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have just called it quits on the NBA and just stuck to betting esports the rest of the year up until the football season comes along, or WNBA is actually something that we can do pretty well on as well when that comes around, I think in May. But yeah, I mean, he does hit by 0.5 and he played very, very good. If you watch the game, he almost broke the freaking debut record for an NBA player, and he still hooks his PR, points, rebounds, and he goes over by 0.5, and we took him over on sleeper as well. I kind of doubled down on him, so to speak, because I took his over PRA, and his over PRA did not hit by 2.5. And this is like one of the best games that you'll ever see a debut NBA player ever make, and he still misses his PRA. So it's crazy stuff, guys. I just simply don't think NBA is very profitable, to be completely honest with you guys. That's why a lot of the time I'm betting esports, I'm betting soccer, I'm betting football when that comes around, because NBA, it's just studied so much by these apps. These apps make so much money, and they're super sharp on the NBA. You know, even a play like this on Better right here, guys. We do hit Devin Booker at 23, and his line was 23.5. And it's like a play like this. Yes, we hit it. That's great. But like, am I feeling super great about this? Not really, because Devin Booker could have made one more free throw and he would have went over, right? Victor Wembanyama could have easily not gotten that last rebound, and we would have sat here super sad, right? And at the end of the day, I'm not even super happy with this play, even though it hits, because it's like we barely hit this play and he gets taken out of the game right after he gets that final rebound. And yeah, I mean, NBA is just crazy. If you guys have followed the past couple of days, guys, we've had so many hooks. It's been insane. We had Draymond hook us, we had Tyler Hero hook us, LaMelo missed by 1. Josh Hart hooked us last night on Saturday night by 1 right here as well. He gets 4 free throws in the last 2 minutes of the game. And then Devin Booker missed here a couple of nights ago as well. And then some of the hits that we've had have just honestly kind of been easy hits, and that's why it's been frustrating. But that's not even that. I mean, we've had so many hooks throughout the week as well. Like this one hooks us in soccer right here. This is another 3 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 3 out of 4. Here's Josh Hart as well, right here. And this is what I went over yesterday, guys. We did actually cash a 10x, and we cashed a 6x as well yesterday. And then tonight we cashed this 3x, and then we have a 3 out of 4 right here with Fudge and with contracts. Fudge only gets 1 kill, which sucks. And then we did cash a ton on Better, guys. And I do have a video that I screen recorded on my phone, and I want to show you guys, look how much we've been cashing on Better. If I can make this a little bit bigger. So I hope you guys have been tailing on Better here. We have actually cashed, I think, like 9 of the last 8 plays that I've been taking on Better, okay? So this one play that we missed, so out of the 9 plays, we missed 1 of them. The one play we missed was Lazy Feel, and he goes over by 1, all right? So we took him under 9.5, and he gets 10. So he actually missed by 0.5 on Better right there. Obviously, we've been crushing Better, but yeah, I hope you guys have been tailing these Better entries. They've been super free, and we're getting a lot of 3Xs over there on Better. Now, a couple of housekeeping things. It is going into Monday here, so I want to make Mondays the kind of housekeeping day. And so you guys know that I track everything on Pickett, and I track, how PrizePicks doing, how the straight bets are doing, sleeper, Better. I track every single thing on this channel, guys, always. And what I'm going to start to do is on Mondays, I'm going to refresh everything, and that's when everything's going to be updated, guys. It's been really hard for me to be able to track this every single day, and also tracking things every single day can kind of put a damper on like how I think about things long term, right? Because let's just say we go up 15 units one day, and then the next day we go down like 7 units, right? And we just think more day to day when I'm constantly tracking this day to day. So I want to every Monday have a refresh, talk about how we did the week. Obviously through the week, still show these screenshots and stuff, and still show how we're doing. But on Mondays, that's when I want, you know, the update to be, so we can more think about things in a week-to-week time frame. I think that's a lot more healthy of how to think about things as a sports bettor. I personally think you should think, you know, even broader, like month to month and stuff, just because, again, these different variations are always going to happen. Now, one thing I did just update this, PrizePicks underdog, we are negative on the year, which is really crazy. I've talked about this at length a ton on this channel, guys. We started the year really strong, kind of had some ups and downs, and then we had a crazy bad downturn around March. And yeah, it was probably the worst downturn I've ever experienced. And we had so many 3 out of 4s, so many hooks, so many just 0.5 misses, everything you can think about. And then we kind of bounced back really big and went up like 40 units in like 4 or 5 days. And then we had another kind of a little mini downturn here as well. So trying to just stabilize for the year on PrizePicks underdog. I have no doubt in my mind that we're not going to be extremely profitable by mid-year, something like that, because the soccer plays have been doing so well with the correlation. League of Legends been doing very well, as well as, you know, Valorant and Counter-Strike and stuff like that. Call of Duty's gonna pick up as well. So, you know, PrizePicks underdog, guys, we'll keep tracking it. I can tell you by the middle of the year or something like that, we'll probably be up in the hundreds, and we're gonna have one of those runs eventually. Eventually, we're gonna have, you know, a 30-40 unit day or something like that, where we can just, you know, rejoice and everything's gonna hit and we're not gonna get hooked, right? But overall, guys, straight bets were profitable, sleeper were very profitable, better were very profitable on the year as well. A couple additional housekeeping things is like and comment for the signed Tyrese Maxey jersey. Another thing is that I'm going to be going overseas for the next couple of days. All the videos are still going to be coming out. The plays are still going to be coming out, so there's nothing to worry about. PrizePicks is not going to be legal overseas though, so I have a method around that. I'm still going to be giving out the plays, giving out the link, so it's going to be nothing that really is going to affect you guys at all. If you are in the VIP and you rely on getting my plays through the link and stuff, you are going to get linked. It might be a little bit different, whereas you're going to link and then it'll probably say like open an app or something like that, and I'll kind of walk you guys through that. But there's a way that I found that I can actually link out plays without being on PrizePicks, and it's just using it's actually using Pick Finder, which I talk about all the time right here, right? So I can actually, you know, there's probably too much information, but I can go here and I can like take his over, for example, and I can export it to PrizePicks, right? So I'm not doing anything crazy or anything like, you know, under the table, but I can pretty much build out a 4-man here, and then I can export it to PrizePicks, and that's how you guys are going to be getting the link, and it's going to be great. And all these plays are going to be there, and I'm going to be tracking everything on a spreadsheet while I am overseas, all right? But obviously just kind of, you know, have my back and stuff, and things might just be a little bit different for the next week or so, okay? So let's get into the first pick of the day. I talked a lot. Again, I kind of want to treat Mondays like a housekeeping day, so I appreciate you guys if you stuck around and listened to that. First pick of the day, this is probably my favorite pick in the NBA tomorrow, is going to be Josh Hart under 15.5. Now, we took him under points just a couple of nights ago, and it's the same reasoning of why I like him under here as well, all right? I like him under 15.5 for the same reason why I liked him under 10.5 the other night. I still think 10.5 was a really good call the other night. He just ended up getting a couple of free throws at the end of the game. Now, the main reason why I like this play is because he is really not shooting very much, right? He's only shooting like 5 to 8 times a game, okay? Especially over the past 5-ish games. So he's only shooting like 5 to 8 times a game. Some of these games he's only shooting 2 or 3 times. And again, he went 50% from field goal, which is actually not even enough to get him over 10.5. He really just went over because of the free throws that he made right here at the end of the game. But I like it because he just does not get enough volume, right? He just simply does not get enough volume. Again, this is what I went over a couple of nights ago. I still really like it. I still really like the matchup against the Hawks, and this is what I'm going to be taking, all right? So hopefully we can run this back and hit this. My second favorite play of the day is going to be right here, and then I have a third play as well that's going to be in the NBA. I kind of think you guys should probably take these first 2 picks, and then my third pick is kind of a lean, and it's happening on Wednesday, all right? So we're going to kind of see how that progresses, but this is going to be my second play of the day. Now, one thing about this play, guys, is happening a little bit after noon my time, right? So if you're watching this video a little bit later in the day, this play has probably already happened or is currently happening, so I apologize about that. But the thing is, I just really like this play, so I wanted to get it out, okay? The main reason why I like this play, guys, is because this team is not favored to win. So you'll see that the other team that they're facing, KC, Carmine Corp, is actually heavily favored to win against this team. But this team really, or these guys, Jopa and lighter just simply do not care. All right. If you look at the games when they lose both games, they're still getting a solid number of kills right here. Right. This guy gets 8 kills. This is a game where this guy loses both of the games. All right. So 3 kills, 5 kills. This game here, he gets 3 kills, 1 kill. And then these are all losses. Again, remember, these are losses. 3 kills and 4 kills here. If we go to lighter, which is the other guy, and we look at lose both maps, you'll see that he's gotten 4 kills, 3 kills, and 7 kills. So if you add these two together, they've gotten 8 and 4, which is 12, so they would have hit. And again, these are 2 losses when they've lost both games, right? Which is the worst case scenario. 4 and 3, they would have went under in this game right here happening on the 11th. And then the game that happened on the 18th, this guy got 7, this guy got 7, so that would have been 14, and they would have went over with 14 as well. Again, the number we need to hit is 10. So with that being said, guys, that is them losing both maps, all right? There's obviously a chance that they actually don't lose both maps and something better happens where they win one map, and you'll see when they win one map, they actually both do very, very well, all right? And they do a lot better right here, okay? So this one, they actually don't, but I'm telling you guys, when they win, they get a lot of kills, and that's just simply how League of Legends works all the time. This is just a fact of League of Legends. When you win games, you get a lot of kills, okay? So that's going to be the second play of the day. I like this one as well. The League of Legends plays have been doing very well. I think we're on a 2-day win streak with League right there. Yeah, we definitely are, because the Josh Hart play was with League. This is super messy, so I apologize about that, guys. Wherever the Josh Hart play is. Here it is. Here it is. So this one hit for us on League, and we took the under because these guys lost. And then this one hit for us with Wimby, obviously, because these guys won one game and they get 23 kills. So the League plays have been on top of it, guys. I really specialize in League of Legends, and that is one of the things that I bet on all the time. All right. So before I get into the third pick, I do want to say if you want one free month of the VIP, you can sign up for POLYMARKET. You can sign up for Kalshi. You can also sign up for Sleeper, which I talked a lot about yesterday because we did take a sleeper pick in yesterday's video. And it was Jalen Duren, who we took under, which I forgot to add a screenshot of, but he actually did go way under, and he got like 18 PRA or points or rebounds, whatever he took. And we are waiting on some player that's escaping me right now. But we did take another player in sleeper as well, I think, to go under. So hopefully we can cash that, but that pick is happening, I believe, tomorrow. And then let's go ahead and get into that third play, which is going to be Cade Cunningham to go over 27.5 points. Now, this is a risky one, guys. This is a lean for me, which means I don't actually like love it, but I do kind of like it. And the reason being is I think this is too low for him, okay? The reason why I think it's too low for him is because a lot of this stuff here is when he's getting like 20 minutes. He played 40 minutes this last game against Orlando, okay? And it was actually a very close game, which is good in the NBA. You want it to be a close game because that means your star players are going to be in the entire time, okay? So he gets 39 points in a loss, and he was pretty much the only player that was functioning in this game, okay? And he is playing a weaker defense for the Magic. Yeah, you just saw his matchup, which is, the thing that matters a ton against the Magic right here that he just played, and he got 39 points against them. So I think he's going to at least probably get 28, 29, maybe 30 points against the Magic again. Again, this is probably as bad as the Pistons can possibly play, and he still gets 39 points. Okay, so that's going to be the slight lean, which is Cunningham. But again, these two picks are my favorite picks. Again, if this pick is going on already because it's past noon, then just go ahead and take this as a 2-man with Hart and Cunningham. All right, guys. So yeah, the past couple of days have been very interesting. It's been super stressful. Just going and looking at this screen here with all these slight misses and everything, and even Wimby barely hitting. I mean, it's just been super nerve-wracking, and I don't know. I'm honestly ready for NBA to be over and just be able to focus on something like the WNBA or especially football or something. But we'll keep chugging along, guys. The year is always going to be different with different sports and stuff. But I appreciate you guys for listening in, watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.